see some blue water until we get to the whale fall site. And we usually do our shift changes at around 4, so you'll see some movement in the control van in less than an hour as well.
So what's our ETA to the whale fall? Do we know?
I think going at 1 knot, maybe less than an hour now.
Yeah, I think by the time we turn the ship around, get going, get back on station, come down, it'll be about an hour.
Cool.
Door to door.
Hope I get to see the whale fall. I'll probably stay awake, honestly, and check it out.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I might want to stay awake and check it out as well.
It's pretty cool.
It is so cool. Oh, look, there's a Tiburonia in, is that
ROV upper.
the ROV upper?
Yeah.
I was reading up on the Tiburonia, or the big red jellyfish, and they can grow, I believe, 1 meter in diameter from their bell. And because their like tentacles are so thick, they're called oral arms instead of tentacles.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So like arms that you eat with?
Yeah. They're swole jellies.
Whoa.
They don't skip any gym days. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for any jellies that float by, because I think that might be all we are going to see until we get to the whale fall. But I am very keen on seeing if all of the snail egg towers are still in the whale fall and some of the tree worms that are there.
Yeah. I think Fabio said that they think this whale fall has been there for 40 years.
That is a theory. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was first discovered, I think, about 20 years ago, this particular whale fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
So awesome. I can't wait to see it.
And the whole ecosystem and science behind whale falls is pretty fascinating, because they are essentially like a changing ecosystem as they fall from where they die.
Wow. That's incredible. Tell me more about that, Yuko.
That's all I can tell you.
Okay. I loved it.
Sorry, Anna. I'm
That's okay.
not a whale fall expert. I just know what I've read so far.
Oh, that's all right. When Fabio comes in, I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll tell us all that he knows.
Yeah, I've heard them be called oasis in the deep sea, which I think is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know there are like, basically throughout the different stages of decomposition, there's a different community of animals that utilize the whale.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a video of a bunch of octopuses all over the whale, or a whale fall. Not this one, but a Nautilus video for sure.
There was a very famous, what is it? A famous news about a whale that got beached somewhere, and the community tried to move it, but it ended up going very poorly, and I can't remember when that was.
Oh.
Oh, I think there's a Long Island.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Long Islanders trying to save a whale.
Oh no, a whale beached and then died, and then they were trying to move it off the beach, and they did not, how do you say, they didn't go about it in a way that was smart.
Have you guys, sorry, I have to talk about this now, talking about beached whales. Have you seen those beached whale cartoon videos?
No.
Like from the whale from New Zealand? It's like, I'm beached is.
No.
Oh man. Could not recommend it enough.
What? Is this another Canada thing?
No, it's from New Zealand.
Zealand.
It's peak New Zealand comedy.
Oh my god. Yeah, send it over, please.
All right.
Is it something that I can show our viewers on the satellite cam?
I mean,
Maybe
there's nothing
not.
wrong with it. I think it's pretty
Okay.
PC. It's various cartoons about a whale that's beached, and other animals come up to him and just in their like funny Kiwi accent, being like, he keeps telling all these animals that he's beached and he can't eat any of their snacks.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
peach
maybe
days.
tell us what you Google to find it, and then the viewers at home can Google it themselves.
If you search in YouTube, beached as,
Beached as.
I think.
Oh.
I can't imagine. I don't know what else would come up.
Okay.
Oh, so I got a
Yeah.
viewer writing in just about the big red jellies. So they're called oral arms. Oral arm is the correct anatomical term for jellies. These, oh gosh, Latin names again. Cyphozoan jellies. I do really like that oral arms is the correct anatomical term.
Definitely. Thank you, Steph, for telling us about the beached as.
I mean, I couldn't not.
And a viewer recommended David Attenborough's The Blue Planet.
Oh yeah, a classic.
Yeah, for a scene in about a whale fall being eaten by hagfish and six-gill sharks. That sounds really familiar.
Oh yeah.
I know some footage from a previous Ocean Networks Canada expedition actually made it into the Blue Planet.
Ooh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Congrats.
Fun
former
fact.
ONC.
Do you know from where?
I can't remember which dive it was. I know, well, I'm on the comms team, so I get
Oh,
to
you
see
are?
all of this stuff because that's what Katie does. That's
Yeah.
what Katie's job is,
Cool.
part of it. I don't know why they let me on this ship.
I'm really glad they did.
Same.
Yeah, you brighten
No comment.
my. Oh,
Just kidding.
okay.
Really happy to have you here, Yuko.
Aw, thanks, guys. What animals or life do you usually see on this kind of dives? So when we're not on the sea floor, we tend to see a lot of jellies zipping by the camera. Closer to the surface, we see lanternfish and squids. Closer to the bottom, we've also seen skates and rat tails. What else have we seen? We've seen a lot of hydrothermal critters like hydrothermal vent worms. Yeah, we don't, as we're transiting, because the ROV tends to go pretty quickly, it's a bit harder to spot animals in the water column unless we're doing a visual survey. Right there in the Hercules cam, you can see a dinner plate jelly that's just floating upwards and away. There's a couple of dinner plate jellies. Yeah. And then when we're not diving, when we're on deck, we've seen whales off in the distance. I believe we saw, allegedly, a fin whale. Some fur seals came up to the side of the ship to hang out while we were recovering some equipment. We've also seen, what else have we? Oh, there's a ctenophore that's floating by.
Love ctenophores.
What other critters have you guys seen while not diving?
Oh, not diving. We saw that sperm whale pod.
Oh, yeah, that was so nice.
Yes.
Apparently
Yeah.
there was dolphins yesterday.
Oh,
I just missed them and I was not happy about it.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that other people got to see them.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, so happy for them.
So
happy.
happy.
Tell me how happy you are, Seth.
Sounds super happy.
Love that for them.
Yeah. I think the coolest critter I've seen so far is the Venus flytrap anemone, that giant one that was at Endeavor a couple dives ago.
That one was super cool. I've never seen one that big ever.
No, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, this is like the grandpa of all flytrap anemones.
I'll make sure to share some of this stuff on our social media, either during the cruise or afterwards. We got quite a bit of content.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did also see fur seals, and I know, I don't remember which video engineer it was, but We actually had the deck camera pan overboard.
Oh,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
smart.
so our viewers can experience the fur seals with us.
Aw.
Hopefully our heads aren't in it too much while we're looking over the railings.
Just hanging over.
There was a lot of backup heads, a lot of
I
hard
mean,
hats.
it's exciting for us.
It is very exciting, yeah.
We saw fur seals on like quite a few days while we were in Endeavor, and
Yeah.
A couple
it never
days,
got
yeah.
old.
No,
Every time I was just as excited to see them playing
especially when they were interacting with our equipment as we were recovering
Yeah.
and deploying.
around. Little pups.
Little
Apparently
pups,
they're
so cute.
pretty vicious though.
They are.
Yeah, Gabby said they are. She said they
Yeah.
have really sharp teeth.
Looks, don't judge a book by its cover.
Good lesson.
Sometimes the cutest animals will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Do
learned
the
this
most
about
damage.
sea otters too. Remember?
Yeah, sea otters too.
Yeah, last night's chat we were talking about the sea otter that was like attacking.
Oh.
Oh!
I
That thruster may
In
have,
case you missed it, we just saw a jellyfish.
I like Tiburonia. That was
Yeah.
giant. It might have gotten caught in the thrusters.
Yeah, it looked a little raggedy. Sorry,
Sorry, dude.
Tiburonia.
Thanks for the camera tilt.
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing any eDNA sampling during this cruise, are we, Megan?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think of all the different spots where we took core. I don't think any of it is for eDNA. But
Do
it's,
we ever sample for DNA?
Yeah,
Oh.
we've taken quite a few sediment cores that were then processed for eDNA. And water samples as well, actually.
But that wasn't on this cruise.
Correct, yeah.
And to the viewer who was taking a guess about which dead whale explosion I was talking about, it was the one that was on Oregon Beach.
The Oregon Beach dead whale explosion. That caused so much damage.
It did cause a lot of damage.
How long ago was that?
Oh, let's see.
That wasn't that long ago, eh?
I think in the 80s.
Oh. Never mind.
In the
No,
1900s?
they,
It makes me feel so old
they
when
had
you
this
say the
giant whale
1900s.
wash up on the beach in Oregon, and basically they're like, well, we don't know what we can do about this.
Yeah.
We need to like move it, and they couldn't move it, so they decided dynamite was the best course of action.
Dynamite's never the answer.
And
I can just imagine the bros who were like, we gotta blow this up. They were probably so excited about
Oh,
it.
jeez.
yeah, and the whale carcass and blubber rained down on the town, and
Oh, no.
How far away did it?
smashed cars in the parking lot at the beach. It did all kind of good stuff.
That sounds like
Yeah.
the stinkiest.
Oh, I
Oh.
bet.
Oh yeah, I can imagine the smell was horrific.
Yeah, so this occurred in Florence, Oregon in November 1970.
That's our
Oh,
friend
wow.
Dave's hometown. Well, not hometown, but he lives there now.
Yeah, and it was a decaying sperm whale.
Uh,
The explosion threw whale flesh around 800 feet or 240 meters away, and its odor lingered for some time.
Yeah, I bet. Wow,
That-
that's horrendous.
Wouldn't it have been better to just let it decay on the beach?
I think it would have, I mean, it would have
Seems like
smelled
anything would have been
anyway.
better.
I think it would have stunk
It's
up
hard
the
to
town.
imagine what would have been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes you just gotta try the bad ideas to know that it's a bad idea.
Yeah, that.
that's true. Lessons learned, right?
Yeah.
Lessons learned.
This is how science progresses.
This is how science
This is what happens when you put a bunch of loggers on a road crew, and
Yeah.
they're like, well,
Let's
how do we
blow
get
it
rid
up.
of this bomb?
Oh,
Got some
dear.
dynamite back at the office?
I wonder who had to clean that mess.
It just sounds like
The whole town.
such an expensive, expensive procedure thing that happened.
Probably less than they budgeted for. They were like, all right, couple sticks of dynamite, let's do it.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah, sadly to say, I'm from Oregon.
Oh, are you?
Have you ever blown up any decaying whales?
Have you cleaned
No.
up any? Have you cleaned up any blown up whale?
No, but I've been influenced.
What's the vibe there?
Well, they're not really shocked about the whole whale blowing up experience. Most of the people there don't even know about it.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it's from the 70s. That's
I know, but like I
Way
know
back in
about
the
it.
1900s.
Yeah.
Megan, the 1900s thing really stuck with you, didn't it?
Did you hear that today or something?
No,
Or yesterday?
No, I heard it from,
Dan?
must have been my nieces, that all the kids were saying, you know, oh, you grew up in the 1900s.
Oh, yeah.
Sure did.
And every time I hear turn of the century, I still think of like 1900, not 2000.
Yeah.
Y2K, baby.
That was a time.
Y2K was crazy.
Everyone was so worried. Well, not
So
everyone, but
scared.
lots of people were.
Lots of people were worried, like, needlessly.
The world was going to end. Computers couldn't count that high.
I was supposed to go offshore New Year's Eve, and it got delayed until like 3 in the morning because everyone thought like
You were waiting for
all the-
Y2K to
all
be
the
over.
vessels would
Explode.
you know,
Interesting.
like just lose their minds and not know how to get from A to B.
I mean,
What was the genuine
pragmatism
problem?
was alive and well.
What's that?
Said pragmatism was alive and well.
Yeah. Put a lot of people to work refactoring code.
I wonder what will happen in the year 3000. Are we prepared for this?
No.
No.
The machines will just take over anyway.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie, WALL-E?
Oh, yes.
I love WALL-E. It's my favorite movie still.
Aw.
I only saw it for the first time like a couple years ago.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was cute.
I see us
I,
following the
I've never
path of
seen it.
idiocracy a little closer than
It wasn't my fave, but
Yeah.
I don't know, something about that movie really stuck with me.
the post-apocalyptic future.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Making nostalgic for Y2K.
Go ahead.
Thanks to the viewer who wrote in pointing out the lemon jelly
Oh,
that went by the Atalanta cam. I just Googled the lemon jelly and they are really cute.
I wish I had some lemon jelly right now.
when I Google lemon jelly, I get sandals.
Oh, I thought you were going to get snacks.
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting. I was
Jelly
not
donut or
expecting
something.
sandals.
I
I guess I
think-
should complete the word.
Lemon
Oh,
jelly.
they are cute.
The scientific name is Aegina citrea. I'm butchering all the Latin names, but that's okay.
Got a really good picture of them right here.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Oh, wow.
They kind of do look like little
Oh, those
citrus
are actual
balls.
lemons.
Those are, we're actually just looking at
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I was looking at the ones on the left.
Yeah, not the other ones are real
Okay.
jellyfish. One of the coolest jellyfish I think I ever saw is called a fried egg jellyfish.
Yeah, have you seen them wash up on our shores?
No, I saw one time when I was swimming and it was really
Ooh.
cool.
How
Yeah.
big was it?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how
Dinner
big that would
plate?
be for.
Like a dinner plate?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe a little smaller.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
the egg yolk. I've seen them wash up on shores. I've had to stop a lot of children from touching washed up jellies in my life.
Hmm.
They do look like they have a little egg yolk in the middle.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
really cool.
I haven't seen any over here. I saw this one when I was in France.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I also see, I really like lion's mane jelly. We get those a
Ooh,
lot.
yeah, those ones are cool.
I don't know that one.
Give them a goog.
Yeah, they're bell.
I'm jujuling it. Don't worry.
Can we not make goog a thing? I really don't like
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
I feel like my ears are being
The
assaulted.
world's largest jellyfish? All right, but how about jujul?
I also, oh my God, can we, I'm leaving the control pad.
I won't stop.
We get the lion's mane jellyfish swimming by some of our fixed cameras on the coastal observatories.
Oh, cool.
I think I saw one in the Campbell, I want to say the Campbell River Cam, but I also don't want to say that one because that one's always encroached by sea urchins.
Oh,
Oh, there's a new sea urchin prevention device
Is there really?
around that camera. Yeah.
What is it?
UV light?
Is it an otter?
No, there's a whole like spike system around the camera itself to prevent them from crawling onto the
Oh, it's like those things that people put out for pigeons.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Spikes for sea
Just
urchins.
what is it
smaller-
about the camera that attracts them? Is it the light or like,
Biofouling
they just want to stick
yeah.
onto something?
to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lunch?
Lunch. It's a buffet.
fair.
I like all the ingenious little solutions to keep biofouling from happening to this undersea technology. T-boss, sea urchin spikes.
We have the super pump for our CTDs.
Whenever I think about biofouling, I think about, I did this study as part of my master's, and we were looking at essentially like sea snails in a harbor. And there's, like, I don't know what the practice is now, but I'm sure it's similar, like on large vessels, they have to coat them in a chemical because the weight of the biofouling would just be too big. It's just like not, yeah, they just, it's the like only like practical way to do with it, but like this chemical was like leaching into the water in the harbor, and you could see these sea snails changing like their sex.
Oh, really?
And you could, we were collecting different ones, and you could see kind of the process.
Wow.
And it's really bad for this population because eventually they're going to crash and they're not going to be able to reproduce. So we had to measure with like microscopic paper little snail genitals.
Oh.
Science.
Yeah, the things you do, huh?
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, we were all trying to see who could find the biggest one.
Wow.
Sorry, that's not
So that was part of your your
Sorry.
It's
research.
for science.
It's
Yeah.
for science.
Yeah.
different stages.
Measuring snail genitals for science.
Sorry. Anyway, moving on.
So I just want to remind everyone that chatter on SPL is archived forever.
Great.
Yeah.
Just a friendly reminder.
Yeah. It was Steph's master's project.
Yes.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
There's
It wasn't my thesis. It was just like a class I was taking.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent 4 months in my undergrad. The class was study design, so we were learning how to design scientific studies. And I spent 4 months out at the breakwater measuring chitons.
Chitons or
Chitons.
what's a titan?
Chiton,
Chitin.
C-H-I.
Oh, that's what I thought
yeah.
you said. Yeah.
C-H-I-T-O-N.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
basically like flattened snails with eggshells.
You mean like Ogden Point?
Ogden Point.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was on the rougher side of it, and it was winter, so the waves were crashing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I don't think we did it in the safest way we could, considering I couldn't swim.
Oh yeah. Scary.
But we got a really good grade on that project.
Good for you.
This viewer wrote in, biofouling makes me think of sailors scraping their wooden hulls with blades. Yes, that is also biofouling. One of my favorite sea critters is a pest for anyone who owns a boat. I love barnacles. We got people saying that your snail story is hilarious, Steph.
Good. I'm glad people enjoyed it.
Science.
Yeah. It's all just bodies.
It is just... Yes. If anyone out there is looking for a hypothetical question to ask their partner, ask them if they would still love you if you were a barnacle.
Oh, did you ask your partner?
What if you already are a barnacle?
And if your partner loves you, that's perfect. What a beautiful story.
Yay.
Because I'm pretty sure my partner would say I'm a barnacle.
I once asked my partner would he still love me if I was a worm, and he gave me the wrong answer.
Oh, no.
What kind of one?
No, he said I would use you as bait.
That's a good answer.
And I was like, okay, great.
I mean, what are you supposed to say?
The right answer, for anyone that's listening, if your partner asks you, would you still love them if they
No.
were a worm? No, the correct answer is yes, and I will build you a terrarium so that you can live your life comfortably in an ecosystem designed for you.
Wow.
And then
I like the bait answer better.
I would just throw
Those
them
are some
in the
serious
dirt
expectations.
because they'd be happiest there.
Just like a first date question?
I don't know. I think there's some serious Silence of the Lamb vibes coming from the terrarium.
Yeah, I think Danny's right.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you were a worm, would you support your partner moving on? Is that also part of the conversation?
Like with another worm?
Yeah.
Whatever they decide, I don't know what they're into.
What if they split their
It's just
body
like-
in half to become two worms?
Yeah.
Endless Yukos?
And oh my gosh, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
I can honestly say I've never had this conversation with anyone ever.
Yeah, I've seen.
Welcome to the control van during blue water time.
Welcome, man. I've
The
been
most
here
strangest
for 30
conversations
weeks.
happen at this time.
I've thought about this because I've just seen it on the internet. I don't have a partner, and I just think my answer would be no.
I think
To
that's
be
what
honest.
a reasonable person would say.
Yeah, it's like you can't really talk anymore. So I mean, I feel like I love all beings, but like
You're a worm.
yeah. To be honest,
I mean, what if they were like a sandworm from Dune?
then I would not love them at all. I'd run away from them.
No, you
if I
learn how to ride
could.
them.
Whoa.
And then they can transport you.
That's what they. Oh man.
Haven't you seen Dune?
I
Yeah,
have
but
not seen Dune.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
yeah, I saw it a while ago. Yeah, maybe.
You'd be a hookworm and like,
Oh, like a parasite. Oh my god. Yeah.
you gotta ask what kind of worm.
I got some new hypothetical questions to go home with.
Yeah, what if you had
If you
no
were-
choice but to love me? What would you do then?
I am a menace.
You really are, but you're the best kind of menace.
This sounds like I don't know what I would call not a healthy relationship if you're forced to love someone.
It's a pretty toxic one-sided relationship.
What if you couldn't date anyone else?
And this is why I'm single, so I don't have to have these conversations.
I can ask you these hypothetical questions as a friend as well.
Like, if
any
you were a
animals on
worm as
screen
my
or
friend,
what?
would I still be your friend?
Yeah, would you still be friends with me if I was a worm?
No.
Come on, jellies. Come on.
I think I see something
show us
on
a
there.
jelly.
I'd put
Anything.
I'd put you in like the best patch of dirt I could think of. Because I mean, like, even if you
Go,
were
be
in a
free.
terrarium, like, I couldn't give you all of the cool, like, microbiome of, like, the soil and, like, the rain and everything. You'd be happier out in the wild.
Yeah, but then I have to fend against predators. But you know what? We can move away from the worm conversation. Sorry, Megan.
Any kind of jelly, anytime. Come on, jellies.
I got a
Show
couple.
us something.
I got a couple jelly suggestions in the question box.
Oh.
If you're looking for weird midwater jelly critters, check out the flying spaghetti monster, Bathyphysa conifera.
What? That sounds awesome.
Flying spaghetti monster. That's what it's The
That's
common name?
the common name that I was given. Let's take a look here. Oh, it is weird.
Ooh, wait, can you send
Oh,
it
it
over
does
and
look
I'll
like
show our
spaghetti.
viewers?
I don't know how to do
Just send me a text of, because the way that you spelled that, I mean, the way that you said that is something I don't think I can spell.
I can barely pronounce it, so I understand.
Thanks.
Actually, this is probably the best pronunciation I've done on SPL.
It sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I think whoa, this thing is,
Okay, okay.
that's a fair name for it.
Yeah.
Flying spaghetti monster.
All right.
It looks a little bit like a fairy.
Yes,
Aw.
looks just fine.
Fairy.
Wow. Oh, wow. Neat. Okay. Yep. All right, viewers, get ready.
Check out the quad cam.
Purple. Well, Atlanta's purple. Pink.
All right.
And then the
Yeah,
other jelly that they were
There's one.
suggesting is the hula skirt siphonophore.
Ooh.
The scientific name is Physophora hydrostatica. Oh, finally some easy to pronounce names for me.
Sorry, what was that?
Physophora
Oh, wow.
hydrostatica,
This
the
is a cool
hula
one.
skirt siphonophore.
This
It only
is-
took me 2 weeks to be on SPL to get the hang of this.
Okay, hula skirt siphonophore.
The hang of Latin?
The hang of Latin and
That's
the
pretty
hang
good.
of speaking on a hot
Yeah.
mic.
I think you just got to go for it when you're reading Latin names.
You just got to commit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and if you're on the quad cam, Anna is pulling up some photos of these cool midwater jelly species.
Yeah. Ooh, I love the hula skirt. Man, siphonophores are just the best. Is that
Yeah, that's the one I saw, yeah, when I looked it up.
beautiful? Jeez. Ugh, I'm being told by AJ that my phone is too small in the screen. Ugh. All right, sorry, AJ. I'm trying my
He
best.
said that's better now.
Okay. Here's another hula skirt.
Would we call this backseat video engineering?
I mean, like, honestly, I wish that I knew how to, like...
You give him one lesson over there.
And he thinks he knows best.
One lesson.
I mean, controversial opinion, but I think that's helpful, right, for our viewers?
Yeah.
Steph, you're on our side.
You know, AJ and I are in here for the long haul every
That is
night,
true.
so I got to support my dive lead.
That's true. We are only
got you,
here for
AJ.
4 hours.
You miss out on the other 8 hours of fun.
I am okay with that.
Actually, it has been really cool being, like, getting the front seat view of all of these dives that we do. Like, last year was my first time being on doing shore support for a Nautilus dive, and you just come in and out, so you see what you get to see when, I mean, like, yeah, we can't.
Oh.
You got to sleep at
above,
some
I'm
point, so
above.
you're not watching the whole thing from shore, so it's pretty cool to be so involved with it and see everything.
There's way more context when you're actually out here too, right?
Totally, yeah. And we've also been doing the majority of our dives at night, so I've really had the hot seat for most of them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I've been, I feel like I think I've been on every single dive that we've done.
Yeah, true, because
it's midnight, the midnight shift. I'm
Yeah.
so lucky.
I'm really glad you're here, Yuko. Another really cool one is the dandelion siphonophore, by the way.
I gotta look this up. Dandelion siphonophore?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And I mean, it's even cooler when you can see it swimming. So viewers, I'll show you a still of it because
oh wow,
I just don't think that it's responsible of me to show a video. Don't worry about it. But I'll show you a still. Okay.
I think this one's pretty aptly named.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And so all of the little lobes kind of like at the top that look like tunicates, they all kind of like whoosh, 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 whoosh. And so there's like a bunch of them and they're all like, choo, 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 choo. And it's really cool. So
The sound effects are very descriptive. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Ooh, I got a question for me. How do I feel about the parasitic barnacle? I think they're fascinating, to be honest. I would love to try eating barnacles as well. I have not tried gooseneck barnacles, but I heard it's an acquired taste.
Oh yeah, I think, wasn't Josh saying that they were really good?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a pretty common, like, foraged food on the West Coast. Yeah.
I would give it a try.
I don't know. All
Yeah.
I know is I'm gonna go into Sydney and get me some clam chowder.
Oh. Yeah, what do I want?
They don't have good clam chowder in Hawaii. I don't know why. It's like not a thing.
I feel like Hawaii is not really a chowder kind of place.
really
I
not.
think it's too hot for chowder.
Yeah.
It is too hot for chowder. That's why when I went to Sydney last year and went to the like little restaurant at the end of the pier, it was amazing.
Yeah, and when we say Sydney, we're not saying Sydney, Australia, the more well-known of the Sydneys. This is Sydney, Victoria on Vancouver
Yeah.
Island. It's where our ports are. Well, some of our ports, and we also have ports down in Victoria. But if you're going into Sydney, Danny, I really recommend Fish on Fifth. They
Oh,
have
I've eaten there.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have some
that's good.
really good fish and chips, and they use gluten-free batter. So
Well, if
I
anyone
don't
wants to
feel
take
like
me into town,
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of where you went last time, Danny,
for chowder.
for chowder, yeah.
it's a little restaurant. It was like at the end of the pier.
End of the
So I walked
pier.
all the way through town.
Oh,
It was like at the very end of Main Street, I guess you'd call it.
right
Was
in
it the
Sydney.
Surly Mermaid?
I was just
Okay.
thinking it might be the Surly.
It was not the Surly Mermaid.
It was not the Surly?
I didn't go there, but I looked at going there, but we couldn't
Let me see if I
find
can
an Uber.
look it up.
Yeah, I would like to have a little Victoria adventure during my one day in port before I go home.
Yeah, Sydney will probably be the most accessible because it's close to where we're docking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And
how
it's small.
far is Victoria from where we dock?
45 minutes?
Oh, okay.
40
Kilometers
minutes?
or bananas?
We're driving.
Oh, sorry. Maritimer here. We speak in minutes for distances.
I want my distance in bananas.
Anything but kilometers.
Hey, so for anyone that's tuning into the live stream right now, we are actually in transit. We're at Clayquot Slope, which is about 1.2
The Pier Bistro.
1.2 kilometers deep, and we are transiting from our instrument platform over to the Clayquot Slope Whale Fall site. And at the Whale Fall site, we are doing some photogrammetry, so taking some pictures to fill out the survey we did last year. And you might be wondering why we're holding onto an instrument. We're not stowing this particular instrument, which is a CTD, because we're going to put it down when we get to the whale fall site so it doesn't get in the way of the cameras, because we're going to be using the cameras for our survey.
Because we get in on Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday morning.
Thursday morning, and I don't fly out until Friday, so.
Oh, there you go. You got
Definitely
chowder
gotta
in your
spend-
future.
Yes.
And so you might hear us talk a little bit about being back in port. We're about five days now to the end of our 3-week expedition.
5 more days?
I know, we're
Jeez.
coming up to the end. I'm a little sad, but I also kind of miss land.
Miss walking.
I do miss walking.
Yeah, I'm ready for some land.
I know, I've been freaking people out with my laps around
Looks
the
like you did a power slide.
Like a tiger in a cage.
Yeah.
It's prowling.
I think Dirk said he was He was like disturbed, I
think a
think,
dozen.
by me walking.
Yeah.
Was trying to be
I bought a case at Walmart
not
before
a
I left.
disturbance, but I guess I was.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's about time to come back under you.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm just going through our questions to make sure I didn't miss any when we were doing ops. Yeah. So currently we have viewers from the US, Germany, UK, Canada, Australia, Sweden, and Bulgaria. This is the first one during our watch.
Cool.
So welcome viewers. Do we have an ETA for when we're gonna get to the whale fall, Megan?
Pretty soon. So we're here. Here's ship, Atalanta, Hercules, whale fall.
Cool. Anna, do you think you can throw up the nav screen on one of the quad views?
I can.
Thank you. I think it'd be cool to for our viewers who just track it.
For sure.
You want me to keep flying backwards? Okay.
And we also have viewers tuning in from Switzerland.
Okay.
And for all of our viewers, we do live ship-to-shore interactions. So these are mostly geared towards students and classrooms, but we also will organize interactions for community centers, homeschoolers, offices, if your office is interested in connecting with the science communicators on board the Nautilus, along with potentially engineers and scientists and our watch leads. And you can book one on the nautiluslive.org website. Would you add a VR camera in the future? I'm actually not sure about any VR camera. I think there might be some projects on the go, but I can't say anything for sure at this point. But we do have a lot of data that would make for a great VR experience, I think.
Yeah, and we do photogrammetry surveys of different sites, so that could be interesting.
Yeah, and it's
via
not
VR.
Yeah, and it's not just Ocean Networks Canada expeditions. There's a whole season of cruises coming out as well.
Yeah.
Are you on any of the other ones, Anna?
I'm not scheduled for any of these ones for the rest of the season yet. I think they're pretty much booked for other video engineers, but in case somebody drops out or something like that, I'd be happy to jump on. But because I'm pretty new, I might not be the first person who gets a call, but you know, we'll see how it goes with scheduling.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, so we're aware of some issues with our live stream. So we're having some satellite feed issues. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do at this moment, but this issue has been escalated and we do have a team on shore working to troubleshoot this issue. So thank you for your patience as we figure out this issue. And our live dives are recorded and will be archived on the Nautilus YouTube channel in case you want to revisit it. And on Ocean Network's side, we also record and archive all of these dives with annotations by our wonderful, wonderful data loggers and shore support. So if there was a cool critter that was on screen or highlights from our operations, it is noted in the annotation with timestamps. And you can access all of those on CTube v3 at data.oceannetworks.ca. So that's data.oceannetworks.ca. And you can also check out all of our previous dives as well from other expedition with Nautilus as well as with the Coast Guard
Just
vessel
behind the
Tully.
stern of Nautilus.
What you see dangling on the porch is the cable that is, ooh, I am stuttering. It is 4 a.m. I'm coming into my shift. So the ROV is holding on to our CTD that we recovered earlier. So the device CTD stands for conductivity, temperature, and depth. And that wire that's hanging out provides connectivity to our power source. So the reason why we are hanging onto it rather than stowing it is because we are going to put it down on the seafloor when we get to the whale fall so that it doesn't interfere with the camera angle. Or it doesn't interfere with our camera when we're taking photogrammetries of the whale fall. Yeah, and I'll make sure to let the next SCF know. Monica will be taking over from me very shortly so that we can make sure we repeat any information that we're trying to communicate in case the feed gets glitchy. And of course, if that happens, please write in and ask us to repeat any information that you might have missed. We'll be happy to jump in at the first available opportunity. And for anyone new to the Science Party line, we do have a bit of a hierarchy for our chatter, so any operation conversation will take precedence before any science communication and any questions that are being answered as well. So just know that we do see your questions and we are waiting for the first opportunity to address them. And sometimes that opportunity might come a little bit slower depending on what we're working on, because we want to make sure we leave room in this odd and wonderful airspace for our experts to do the important work that we're doing. And of course, thank you for all of the kind comments that are coming in as well. We really appreciate that, especially at 4 a.m. in the morning. And I know there was a lot of viewers that were very keen on the whale fall survey. Oh, we see a rat tail.
Yep.
In the Herc cam. If you're unable to stay tuned for the live dive at the whale fall site, again, we archive all of our dives, so you can revisit it at a later date on data.oceannetworks.ca, where you can access the previous dives along with annotations, so you can skip right to the juicy bits of the dive. Our operations tend to be quite slow because we got to be precise when maneuvering our equipment.
All right, Fabio, you know what we're looking for here? Whoa, that's really cool.
Yeah, and you might hear the SPL line go a little quiet for a bit as we do shift change. And I am signing off because wonderful Monica is taking over the science communication chair.
From that orientation.
Light, you can tell the difference between Atlanta's light and no.
Can you not hear me? Yeah, that's what I've got plotted here. All right, Lynette, what's our status here? Is Atalanta still swinging towards the target? Okay, and then we'll get Herc around to the other side. We're gonna set it down. Yeah, I think we maybe want to get a little closer or confirmation that we're near the site before setting it down. Otherwise, we could be a ways off. I don't know when this waypoint was made. So
Well, we were here last year.
yeah. So probably would have come from us, but there's not going to be any sonar targets or anything. We're going to have to find it.
Bye.
Fabio, how many times have we visited this site?
This year will be, I think, the 5th time, I think.
Okay.
It's 2012,
Let me know when
20,
a good spot to put this thing down, Dan.
21, 23, 24. 4th time.
Okay.
How is this thing discovered?
It was discovered by folks from Mbari. They were doing a mapping, sort of geology trip on this area.
Okay.
2009. Then we came here for the first time in 2012.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we don't want to drag it over the whale fall. So why don't we just set it down, make a mark, and we'll come back to it whenever you're able. I think we're close enough to the target.
Yep, I'm going to come down and set it right here, and we'll just make a target.
Yeah, perfect. Is that in the dive plan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's this.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there other protocols listed somewhere? Science folder? Or no?
Oh, I had for the last year. We had this. Were you here last year?
Yeah, but I don't think I was asleep for that dive.
So I had the dive plan for last year.
Okay.
We're not on the cable, but I'm backing up.
2000.
Ooh, it is dusty here.
So, but I think I'm not sure we'll have time. Oh, if we
Okay.
have time, we'll do another pass on the port side of the whale.
Okay.
So essentially, line 3,
Okay.
and that is essentially having the ROV 20% of the field of view with the vertebrae on the field of view, and we are at 2 meters, 2 to 4 meters altitude,
What's going on?
half knot speed.
Okay.
Oh, I noticed. I thought I turned on auto heading and I hit auto depth.
Do you have these coordinates, Data?
I do. Thank you, Lynette.
You're welcome.
Good morning, friends and coworkers. How are we?
Good luck.
Good morning, Monica.
Morning.
Good morning.
We're tired.
That is reasonable. If it helps, it's a cheery 4:07 a.m.
Good morning, Monica.
Good morning.
All right, so we've got our mark there, so we can turn around and start looking for this whale fall at the target Lynette's got.
Are whales at this stage of decomposition known for moving?
USBL tends to move.
Just checking.
Thanks. I don't know if you can see the HIPAC screen back there, Monica, but it shows the USBL going a little crazy.
Oh, yep.
Yep. We're in like the Bermuda Triangle for USBLs.
Oh, maybe that's what got the whale.
Maybe.
His USBL went off. Oh no. Poof. Luckily we have you though, Lynette, so we're good.
I'll definitely take credit if we find it and not if we don't.
As you should.
Yeah. Heads I win, tails you lose.
Exactly.
So are we planning to do like kind of one continuous photogrammetry survey? Will be like multiple to get different?
It's going to be some close-up pictures at particular areas, and then if we have time at the end, then we'll do a continuous survey.
And the close-up pictures will also be with photogrammetry? Or
No,
just
no.
using like stills?
They'll be
No
stills.
photogrammetry
Okay.
planned, unless we have time.
Oh,
I
no.
have the photogrammetry results right here.
It's
Oh,
in the
okay.
plan. It's called photogrammetry, but it's more like
From last
photos to supplement
Yeah,
previous photogrammetry. I
Okay.
guess would maybe be the.
this is biological observations of some of the vertebrae that we didn't capture last year.
Oh, good job, Lynette.
All credit goes to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go back to the public.
So is this photo from the south side? Do you know? Do you know what the heading was?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I don't remember actually.
Okay, so we'll just have to.
I think, yeah, this, I think in this skull is, yeah, this skull is up in front, so yeah, we gotta go on the other side.
The what's up in front?
The skull,
The skull.
see, you can see over there.
Okay.
So
Are these markers still here?
we hope so.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Actually, I'm not seeing very
I don't
clearly,
see
so
them,
they
but-
probably buried in sand.
Do we need them?
Oh, see, I see one. Yeah, they're just a bit covered in mud. Yeah, we want to get on the other side.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
see
need?
now.
Oh,
So we want to, yeah,
Yeah, come
Come
on this
around.
side.
Okay, I'm gonna step the ship over that way for you.
Doesn't look like we have the gastropods this year. Let's see where we had them. We had one right here. Oh, it looks like they're...
Bridge nav. Good morning. Can we have 20 meters 340, please? Thank you.
So Fabio, you're going to want this on the stills cam?
Yeah, or also, but I mean...
Okay, so the first thing that we want is this right here. Can you see my arrow?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to want to get in the stills cam from this direction.
More like this.
Oh, okay, more like that.
Straight perpendicular to it. And yeah, if we can, we have like a group of vertebrae that we want to look on this, each zoom in.
Yeah, but the first one we're going to do is C, which is right by this marker here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is back to...
I have to wait for the ship.
Copy.
So, good morning. Some folks are wondering where they can find archive dives. Two answers to that. One is on the Nautilus Live channel or website, though that does take them a little bit of time to get uploaded. The second spot is on Ocean Networks Canada's CTube, and in our CTube account you can find all of our dive logs under mobile platforms, and you can explore there to find all sorts of dives that Ocean Networks Canada has done. Luckily, many of them are overlapping with Nautilus because we've worked with Nautilus so many times, but that's a great spot to find lots of archive video.
Should we move Atalanta over the top a little higher, closer?
Yeah, ship's already moving.
Yep. Yeah, when I turn, I'm going to go the other way.
All right.
Steph,
Unless you want to spin one turn.
dark chocolate. Espresso. Oh, I'm...
I can spin around if you want me to.
Sure was.
You're going the right way. You want to set down for these? Yeah.
Yeah, please don't sit down.
Okay. That's what I'm looking on.
Fabio, based on your visits previously, can you give us an estimate on how much longer you think this whale fall will remain visible?
How much longer?
Yeah, like, I mean,
Probably another 50 years.
50 years? He doesn't look like there's much left.
Wow, but this is probably around, we're calculating some, I don't know, 30 years that it's been on the seafloor.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and
I guess I thought it looked fresh.
No, it's not. The decomposition's been pretty slow. That's
Okay.
one of our...
You guys ready to take some pictures?
Yeah, I would like to just to come down like very perpendicular to the vertebrae. And we're looking specifically at the vertebrae. If you count from the back, from the tail.
From the right.
Yeah, from the right. The fourth and fifth together. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, if you look at that
Sorry,
down cam.
third and fourth. Yeah, they... Do they have this with them?
Maybe.
Not.
But we can show them on the Telecaster once
Yeah.
it's in the frame.
Yeah.
So, Danny, you'll need to back up and turn your head to the right. And you want to lateral to the left.
Yeah, we want to look straight at them.
Yeah, that's what I was lined up on.
So if you can look in the Telecaster, it's these two vertebrae that we want in the frame.
Okay.
And you need to be perpendicular to them, so keep turning your head to the right. And keep lateraling to the left.
There we go.
All right, and then come down so we can get them in still cam, if you can, without touching the bottom.
Yeah.
What's our altitude here?
3 meters.
2.5?
3.
Oh, this tree.
2.
I'm looking
Oh
here.
yeah, that's more accurate. I think it's okay if you back up a little.
My downlight's on, Dan? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still getting tugged by Atlanta.
Okay, is Atalanta still settling out, or do we need to move the ship again?
I think it is.
Are we going to be taking pictures all the way around this? So we're starting on this side and we're also going to be...
The photos
No.
will all be on this side.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps pushing me into it. Yes, because...
Do you want another little step with Atalanta to get it behind you?
Is this the side you guys are going to want all your pictures from, or are you going to want them from both sides?
No,
Well,
just this side,
They
right?
just
said
this
this
side. I mean, if we have time, we're gonna do a pass, but very unlikely we will have time.
Right
We
now,
have
the
4.
priority is to take photos from this side.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
5 regions on this side that we want to take still pictures and zoom in video.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
Roger.
You can see the current moving in the camera. Yeah, Dan, I think this is a little critical, and I'm having a heck of a time.
Ouch, sorry. Yeah, it's a challenging spot with the...
All right, Dan, you want me to point out the vertebrae of interest?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Give me a second to see what we got going on here.
Yeah, of course.
Get the feel.
Do we need to take new coordinates for this site? Or was it?
I mean,
It's
we might as
pretty
well.
much.
Unless it's bang on where the mark is. Do you want to do this? I can bring this up here for you. And then this is your focus. And this is your take photo.
Okay. So it's not taking the 3-second intervalometer.
No, unless you
No.
want to. Megan made it, whatever your preference is. This is like how the still cam works.
Can I zoom in?
No, the zoom doesn't work.
Okay.
It's fully zoomed in now.
So if you're doing that, I can be making sure that they're actually taking, I can see them here on my screen.
But your tint is all wonky.
Yeah, we can adjust the tint. So let me
Very
know.
green.
Is that better or worse?
Better.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Good.
That's too far.
No, it's more realistic. The coral.
Still going.
It's good, good.
Good there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with 90.
And it's 1/2 meter off the seabed there. That's about as low as I can go without risking setting it down.
Okay. And with the zoos, can we zoom in on those, the 4th and 5th?
Yeah, I can get closer here. That looks like the 3rd and 4th there, but
It is the 3rd and 4th, yeah.
roger.
I think it's maybe the 4th and 5th in whale speak, but the
Well,
first
actually,
vertebrae is missing.
We removed one, the last one,
Yeah.
actually, a couple of years ago, or a few
Thanks
years.
so much.
Sometimes
I
you
got
just
that
have to read
position.
Fabio's mind.
You're welcome.
Give me a half zoom on the Zeus, please.
1 hour off.
Yeah, the two cameras are a little different, so
Yeah.
you have to kind of pick your camera.
Yeah.
But then this is just recording high-res video.
Yeah. If we could grab some screen grabs as well.
I don't know
I
how
mean-
to grab screen grabs off of Zeus Cam. Like that's not something I think we can do.
Maybe front row can do that for us, or
Nope.
No?
It's a back row thing.
Someone was doing that for us
C
the other
log.
day.
Usually the data logger or the SCF, one or the other.
Do you have C log up?
Yeah, and I've got
Okay, so you're
Caps.
taking, okay. So Monica can take stills from this camera.
Can we zoom farther in?
Stand by.
big day, no pressure.
For you?
Yeah.
You'll kill it, I know.
I just gotta get my thumb in it. That's the only way I know how to take pictures. Hold on.
I like that.
Just trying to get the ROV trimmed out nicely here. And, you can push in a little more. So
There you go. See some red things on the side?
you can push in a little bit more there.
No, it might be those. Oh no, it's shrimps.
Shrimp.
That's very good veal. If we can.
Screen grab, screen grab.
So why these two specifically?
Well, we are comparing this to the first publication that came out in 2010, and we're trying to estimate the composition rates.
Okay.
And they use a group, certain clusters of vertebrae to make their analysis, and so we're basing on the same. So we want to keep consistency and compare those same vertebrae.
Sure. Okay.
So this is the other one of interest, right?
Yeah.
Sorry for the bouncing there. You can see what the tether's doing there with the big swell. So
Yeah.
I've got the ship heave plotting over here.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
pretty good.
telegraphing down to the ROV.
Yeah.
It's quite the shower this morning.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. That's a max zoom, Dan?
No.
No.
Which
Just
one you want? The one on the left or the right?
This the one in the center here. Let me check on the
Go ahead and push in a little more there, Ashley.
push. This little holes in the bone, or kind of. See, there's a lot of these little things here. Those are supposed to be left by the the bone eating worms. They're not here anymore. But these marks are probably left by them. Yeah, with the bouncing may be challenging. I think we're good for these ones.
Roger. Which one do you want to see next?
So it's going to be a few down to the left. So you can come wide and we can point it out.
I'll just
Just
kind
keep
of come
sliding.
along here.
Sure.
We're zoomed in. I got the wide view in the upper camera there.
Yeah. So
Keep track of
2,
them.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're interested in 10, 11, 12, and 13 from the right.
Yeah, you just say when we're on the right one.
Yeah, if we can keep scooting like this, and we can.
Yeah, no problem.
So that's one is probably
That's the one with the fish.
the break. There's a break here, so we're here.
Next
Right.
one's the one with the crab.
That's this one here.
You got to get some uniqueness to them, AJ. The number means nothing to me.
6 and 7 is
Yeah,
the
keep going.
crab.
Some.
There's the wonky one. The crab moved it out of the way.
Yeah, that's 6 and 7 with the crab.
You want to see the wonky
Okay.
one up there?
No, keep going.
Roger, keep going.
It's going to be like 3 past the crab.
I'll lose the plot by then, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying keep going.
You got the upper camera there to keep
Yeah.
track of it.
Yeah.
Moving on, fuzzy one.
Yep. Keep going.
Yeah, moving all the time. The one next to the fuzzy one.
Yeah, we want the one next to the one next to the fuzzy one.
The one with a bug on it.
I don't see a bug.
I see a bug. It's on the top of it.
Oh,
This
new
is the
pop.
one that fish swam by?
The one beyond the bug.
This one?
Are you keeping the count?
Yeah, I think so.
I can put the lasers on and you know exactly which one we're looking at.
Yeah, laser's good.
Yeah, sure.
Turn the lasers on, Danny.
That'll help us connect the upper cam to the Zeus cam. Can we see
Where
the
are
lasers in upper? I don't see them in upper.
Count from the crab, give them or something from the wonky one.
We're 3 over from the...
It looks like that's where the lasers are.
Yeah, so that's good. That's the first one we want.
Roger. Come down and get a little closer here. Give me a second.
3. So you see these 3 have the like white stuff on the top, and then the 4th one doesn't. That's what's on the left of the Zeus, and that's the first one of F. Make sense? This is F1, we'll call it.
F1, okay.
Yeah. Dan, if you can get a little more perpendicular.
Roger. Can actually get smoother video when we're moving along like this. So it's holding still, but it's hard.
Is this 9 and 10 in the Zeus? Like 10 in the center?
10, yeah, and 10's the one we want.
Okay.
This is 10, right?
Yeah.
Can we zoom in a bit more on this thing here?
Go ahead, actually, push in a bit more.
Oops.
Whether I can hold it in the picture or not while we're bouncing around, I don't. Highly unlikely, but.
Very cool.
That's good. Yeah, we can keep going on the
Roger.
zoom out a little bit.
So this is the first of
just a bit.
this is the first of 4 that we're interested in. So
Just
to
a
your
bit more
left.
for him, so he has the whole bone in the picture. Thank you. It's nice to just see the lasers in the top there, so they have the scale. So moving left, is that right?
Yeah.
Are you good with that one, Fabio? You want to go to
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
one? Yeah.
Next one.
I sure hope you like screen caps, Fabio.
Yeah.
Just keep hitting this button.
As hard as you can.
It makes the photo better, yeah.
That's 2, right?
Yep.
F2.
F2.
Can we push the zoom a little bit on this one too?
Sure. Any particular place you're interested in the zoom, Fabio?
Well, the edges
Roger.
are good. Probably good.
All right,
No
so
signs.
you can keep going to
Keep
the
going,
left.
yeah.
Yeah, you notice how the video smooths out when we're going, so the ROV is got some velocity sideways, so it doesn't feel the tether pull quite so bad.
Really amazing flying, Dan.
Zoom out just a bit, actually. I'll get closer again. Yeah, just where the lasers are in. It gives me a reference on, I know where the zoom is and how close I am.
So this will be F3.
Come down 5 meters, Danny. See if that helps the porpoise there.
These bones are big if you look at the lasers, eh? They're 25 centimeters.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, we brought one
Cool.
up first year, I think.
What
or second
kind of
year.
whale was this, do you know?
well, they're Lunston et al. They said by the size of the vertebrae, and the total size of the skeleton is 16 meters, and they thought it was either a blue or a fin whale,
Wow.
but it's just a, I think it was a guess. The best guess, right?
An
Yeah.
educated guess.
An informed one, yeah.
Informed guess.
We saw some pretty large whales last night.
So this is F4.
F4. So that's the
You guys
last
saw
one.
whales? off the
Last
side
night,
of the
yeah.
boat? Do you know what kind?
I'm not sure. It had a really distinctive fin on the back, though. Quite hooked, so.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dan, can we get a push in the zone here on this? Sorry,
Sure.
this guy's here.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Also, bad news. We saw a shark last night.
Push in a little more if you want.
Unacceptable.
Sorry.
I think I'm full zoom.
So I gotta get closer.
Bet you guys had something great for dinner, too.
Yeah, I'm a
No.
meter and a half up now.
Just gruel.
Good.
If you
Good,
come
Dan.
wide a little bit, then I'll back right out a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
I'm
keep
talking
going.
to Ashley.
Is that good?
Yeah, so I'll get closer and then you can zoom in again for him. I'm a meter and a half up now, light years away. Okay, you can push in there now.
See all those holes here? That's all.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, we can zoom out a little bit and keep going.
Okay.
So the next one up is G1.
G1.
This is still F4 that the lasers are on.
Yeah.
The one that's kind of turned a little sideways, yeah, that's G1.
Oh, that's a nasty bacteria mat there.
Why is it nasty, Bobby?
Well, imagine if you're smelling it and you take
I'd
a
rather
bite.
not.
Take a bite on it.
200-year, 300-year-old bacterial mat.
Oh, there's some
Probably pretty stinky.
tube worm over there.
And a crab.
That's G1.
So I get closer, I came far away again.
It's good that we also want to look at these guys if they're alive or dead. Last time we saw some live clams just under the bones. Yeah, we can keep moving to the G2
To the left
to
one.
the left.
To the left, roger. That curly Q thing in the background there.
Yeah, that's a tube worm. That's a different, it's a lamellibrachia.
There's a cool snail on that too.
Yeah.
Like
Snail.
this little twirly. It looks like, what's the twirly pasta?
Capitelli.
I see it. Nice spot.
Oh, another big red crab.
Oh, wow.
So
Little
that
tiny-
crab is between G2 and G3.
Do you think it's stuck?
And the anemone is there for like 20 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I think
What's been there for 20 years?
you're gonna see anemone here.
Oh,
That's on
yeah,
G3?
it's here on G3. I see it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool in high res like that.
Yeah. See the egg towers from last year.
No egg towers this year.
There are, I saw a few in the back, not in the bones, but in the sediment.
Fabio, do you want it to get a little lower to see that a little more head on, or?
From the
Yeah, I mean, I guess at risk of Dan potentially touching the seabed.
Yeah, no, I think we're very good.
Okay.
If we swirl through the side here.
Sorry, what side do you want to see?
No, just like
Just keep going.
more, yeah, keep going more perpendicular to the bone.
Roger.
Do you want to get that one from this angle?
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you-
if we,
Yeah, if you turn a little to your right from
yeah,
where you are
Roger.
now as you slide over. Yeah, great. It's pretty incredible.
yeah. Yeah, this thing is degrading at a very, very low rate. So this, yeah, you can see there's barely any change
Yeah.
from last year, or for actually the last 4 years. So I think we finished the G section.
Okay. So
we could head to
now
this.
we go to the skull.
Yeah.
Okay,
Roger.
so you can come up and wide. So the skull's on this side. Oh, there's a snail
egg
tower.
One.
Is that on the same one?
You can hold
Probably.
Fourth from the left.
Yeah.
the zoom there. That's new, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You get a shot of that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Roger.
Sorry, what's new?
The snail egg tower.
Oh, cool. Which vertebrae is that on?
To the fifth one from the left.
Push in just a bit again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, so it's not in the same one then.
A little more.
Unless I'm,
There was one on the fourth one
Thanks.
last year.
yeah.
Not the same.
No, it is the fourth.
It is?
Yeah, it's the fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look
Yeah.
where the lasers are in the down cam. So could it be
That's
the same
very-
snail tower?
That's very good observation.
In this one, like you can see, there's a whole bunch in the distance too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should be taking at least some photos here of the
Yeah,
the
those-
background.
Those haven't been of the whale bones.
Yeah, just some corals and
Okay,
yeah,
so
we can
you
we
can
have,
see the skeleton or the head in upper cinema. So the orientation we want to be is I have to figure that out myself. I think we want to be
Well, the same.
the same, yeah.
Perpendicular from the side, from the
Alright.
port side. That's our puck. ONC puck.
Marking our territory.
Photogrammetry puck.
So yeah, the first area of interest is the big bone on the right that's in down cam right now. So yeah, pretty much as it comes into frame there. That's what we want to see from almost exactly that angle.
Alright. Do you want an overall shot of it?
You want to zoom out first, Fabio, and then zoom in?
Yeah,
This is D.
if you can zoom out, I can just point what their area we want to target. So yeah, if we can spin a little bit more to the left.
I think you want to come left and spin right. Is that you
Yeah,
mean?
come left and spin, yeah.
What do you want to see?
We want to see, I want to see this view.
Roger.
And yeah, this area here. Oops, too big.
Yeah, it starts in the middle.
Okay, here.
Roger.
Were the 2 snail towers there last year? 1.5, it looks like.
Push in a bit, actually, just past the porch.
Yeah, they're around here. Maybe different ones, but
Is that the right angle for you, Fabio?
I guess we came too much.
Oh, I'm just trying to get my,
Yeah.
just give me a minute here.
Okay.
Make sure I don't touch the jawbone there. Okay, now, yeah, I think I'm good.
That's the angle.
Roger. That's about as close as I can get without touching it with my porch there.
Yeah.
Come up above it, we can zoom in if you want to.
Yeah, we can zoom in when you can.
Yeah, push right into the lasers are still in there if you want.
It's a little scale worm there.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder if he's cold.
The scale worm?
Yeah, all his friends were at the high decimal event. He must be freezing. Yeah, he's doing the cold plunge. There's another one right in the center of the screen there. Just a little one.
This guy?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, what are those things? Yes.
You zoom out a touch on the upper camera, Danny?
Can
so
we focus
see the
on
porch.
these guys? Or
Yeah.
those little guys here? Or maybe just marks.
Upper camera.
Looks like
Do
a
half zoom just so I can see the porch.
mark left by something.
Good, thanks.
It's hard to tell if it's a mark or if it's actually something there. No, I think it's like a worm.
And there's another little tiny scale worm.
These guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're delayed.
Awesome flying, Dan.
Yeah. Let's see, there was another guy here. Yeah, we can probably zoom out a little bit.
Roger.
And we could start swirling to the left to get the jawbone.
Roger.
We want to see those tube worms.
So that'll be the one that's near to the ROV.
Huh?
So you see in the upper heathers two bones.
Oh, yeah.
The near side one is the one we're interested in.
Yeah, those with the tube worms. And the skull seems to have less of the egg towers compared to last year's. It was like just on the other jawbone. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It was like a reindeer last year.
Yeah.
And good morning to listeners. We're just doing some delicate photography.
Yep.
So I'll answer your questions as soon as I'm able, but right now we're focusing on grabbing some great footage and shots of this whale fall. And we need to give Dan room to concentrate because he's doing some fantastic flying.
Ah, come on. I'll come back the other way here.
Do you want an Atalanta move for this?
Not at the moment, thanks.
No?
Not at the moment.
Okay, roger.
Come down 5 meters, Danny.
Can you adjust your heading a little bit too, if you have a chance? Thank you.
Actually, I could go tail to tail. That would help me.
Then at some point, if you could just rotate to the left so you can have a perpendicular view of the entire and zoom out so we can get the entire jawbone in view.
Yep. Just spin it around, mate. You gotta keep auto heading on or it'll get wrapped up. Sorry, Fabio, you want me to look right or look left?
Just at this direction, you zoomed in, right?
Yeah.
So zoom out a little bit.
You can pull out, Ashley, just, and then when you see the porch stop and push back in just a little.
To see the entire bone. Yeah. Great.
I'll push back in just a little.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll back off here. And you want to see the entire bone or the whole scene?
No, the entire bone for now.
Roger.
Yeah, we'll kind of
spin all the way around, Danny. Look, 225.
we can see with these shots, we are able to see how fast
Other way,
this,
mate. Other way.
or how slow these tube worms are growing. They're the same ones for like, since we saw in 2009, first time.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Yeah, we could push in on the zoom at this angle a
Right,
bit.
go ahead, Ashley. Can you hold that?
This is great. AJ, have we just completed the zoom in areas?
Yeah, you're happy?
I'm happy.
Awesome. Did you want to do a pass?
How are we doing?
Well, I guess, yeah, Dan, like who should I, where, we have a little more to do, Dan, if we can, but obviously the seas are coming up, and so I don't know who gets to make the call to recover, if that's you or Allison or Josh.
As long as the boat can hold, I'm good.
It's not about recovery at the surface or anything?
Yeah, but we're only, what, how deep are we?
1,200?
Yeah, well, we're good for now.
All right, so let's
Wait
keep
till
going then.
Push it till the grown-ups get up.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them worry about it.
So we could do
So
the line 3 pass up
yeah.
the photogrammetry.
Yeah, so the idea here is to come essentially in the same direction that you just came, so we'll go back to the start, but we will look down the length of the vertebrae.
Right. Yeah, same thing we did last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So once you get to the other end, you'll turn 90 degrees to your left, so the vertebrae are all in front of you.
Look south, Danny.
And we want the vertebrae occupying 1/3 of the field of view.
Right.
Yeah. Do you want lasers on?
Lasers on, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll take some stills if I can at that time. I don't know if they're, yeah, actually.
Are we going to like maintain an altitude above it for this, or?
Yeah, between 2 to 4 meters, but I think the closer the better.
Fabio, any idea what kind of fish those red ones are? Those are thorny heads?
Those are, yeah. Sebastolobus.
Sebastolobus,
Yeah.
more commonly known as
Rockfish.
rockfish.
So Dan, just to be clear, we want to be on the other side to where you are now. I don't know, I mean.
Yeah, I was just going to run over it here and see
Yeah, perfect.
how it looked. I know you're going to go back to the south here, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. So we'll be south facing north
Okay.
to start the survey.
I'll do a north-facing south practice run.
For anybody just joining us, we are at a whale fall site that Fabio believes has been here for many decades. We visited 4 times, and so we're taking some comparison shots so that we can see what's changed over the course of a year.
So how zoomed do you want them, Fabio?
That's totally zoomed out.
Pull out till you see the porch again, Ashley. Or are we already there?
Okay, camera complete.
Okay,
Yeah, double
push in
check.
just
Okay.
a little past the porch. Thanks. So that's ROV's light years away from it there, 4 meters.
Yeah, so the idea would to keep it on the rightmost third, like this is a test run in the wrong direction, but
Right.
the idea would to keep it at the rightmost third.
Right, yeah, that's 3 meters there. Is that what we did last time? We did some height there, something like that.
Yeah, we kept between 2 and 4 meters, and
Okay, so I clicked in at 3 meters there.
yeah, 3 meters is good.
It's oscillating quite a bit.
Yeah, it'll be less once we start moving, but we got the weather, so
Yeah.
well, I mean, we're down. You can see what's happening with the tether in my tail camera there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
favorable current, so it's blowing to the north at the moment, kind of. Yeah, trying
Remaining
to
tasks
reduce
after this is just to pick up the CTD.
Just
and
pick up the CTD and get out of Dodge.
We're
Okay.
trying to reduce the bounce as much as I can, but
Yep, fair enough.
Yep. The swell's definitely come up in the last hour. I was just back there.
Roger.
So
Yeah,
is
I've
the
been
sun?
watching it on wire cam. It looks kind of intense.
Yeah, sitting in the old spot Mark used to sit in, watching the rungs. When there's no more rungs to count, you know?
My metric is when there's water splashing on the back deck,
Yeah.
we're out of the box. Okay, I'm going to do a little slow forward here. You guys ready for?
Yeah, this is still the test run, south to north.
Yeah, just getting my ducks in a
Test
row
run,
here.
so are we going to record this?
I mean, we record everything, but we don't need to track it now.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
you get all the video anyways, but
Yeah.
we
If we wanted to do it for real, then we'd be on the other side of it, yeah?
yeah. And
Oh.
we also would want,
this one's
Yeah.
a freebie.
This one's a freebie.
We
Let's
have
not
to go that way anyways.
let's not beggars choosers it.
how was your 3
Is
point?
that, yeah, so I'm 3 meters up and I'm moving, yeah.
Theory, you should be staying, like the bones should be more to your right.
More to my right.
Yeah,
Yeah, the rightmost third.
yeah. 1/3 of the field of view with the bones and 2/3 with mud. Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
because that's
Good
how
thing we did a practice run.
it's like how the photogrammetry software stitches. You don't want to images overlapping both sides of the bones.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, it's coming back to me. Okay, I get it now. You want me to move faster here and come up to the north? Or?
Sure.
Alexa, faster.
Zoom, zoom.
Sure. Do we have Niskins untriggered?
Yep.
We only took
Yeah.
2 so far.
Yeah. After we're done with this, yeah, you can.
Okay, that was a 225 heading.
Yeah.
I figure,
I'm glad you remember because I forgot.
yeah, 225, 045. At some point I can,
Who are the Niskins for?
Artists in residence.
Yeah, our artist in
okay.
residence is doing photo treatments and has requested some water, just
Some
plain
whale
water.
water.
Well, no, just water.
From the deep sea.
From the
in
deep
general.
sea, and this is deep enough, and
I'm keeping it low on purpose, Jake.
Okay.
It's,
So-
It'll
the
have some
heaves are-
bonus whale bits in it.
Heaves are killing me.
maybe.
I was just seeing the tether there.
I think it's a
Yeah.
whaley good idea.
Watching it with aft cam. Now it's tangled up in Atalanta.
Yep.
Now it's hitting Atalanta. I'm close to it now. You can come up, I guess.
So you do want to be on the other side of it so that it's in the right side of the frame like we had it before?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
exactly.
better below it. So you came up and now you're tangled up in it.
The other line.
What you do that for?
Yeah.
It would have gotten tangled up. No.
Oh, wasn't it? It was below it.
Do we have the name of